What's up guys, Matt back again with another unboxing video, and today we're going to be reviewing the 100% full power Frieza from the latest Ichiban Kuji, Dragon Ball vs. Omnibus Brave. Before we dive into the video, please remember to subscribe and hit the bell, like the video, comment your thoughts down below for us to discuss, follow me on my socials, and consider becoming a YouTube member to enter into our monthly giveaways and Discord server so our community can help you on your Dragon Ball figure collecting journey. This figure is based on Frieza from Dragon Ball Z. The figure itself is based on Dragon Ball Z Chapter 127 when Frieza goes 100% full power against Goku. This figure is an Ichiban Kuji release, so if you'd like to learn more about Ichiban Kuji, check the video in my description below once this review's over. If you're also interested in buying this Frieza, there's another video in my description that you can check out once this review's done. This figure was released on October 27th, 2023, along with the rest of the Ichiban Kuji set. Frieza stands at about 7.5 inches, weighs 1 pound 2.2 ounces in box, weighs 12.2 ounces on his own, and the figure comes whole with his tail and support. We have some more Frieza-sama. I love Frieza. So Frieza is definitely my favorite villain in Dragon Ball. He's just so menacing, and he's just the menace that keeps on coming back. And you know, I'm watching this fight with my girlfriend right now, so we're about to see Frieza go 100% full power. So perfectly timed figure for where we're at, and I couldn't be happier. Frieza's just been getting so much love over the last year or so I'm happy Bandai is just going forth and going, hey, let's just give them all of his forms, showing the most iconic times that pretty much when he transforms or first appears in these forms is what they've been doing. I do hope that we do get a traditional final form Frieza, maybe when he puts his arms out, or a first form Frieza when he's out of the pod, maybe like right before he starts fighting Vegeta, Gohan, and Krillin, and he's yelling at them and he's pissed. That would be awesome. But you know, if this is all we get for a while, I won't complain because the lineup is amazing. So character choice clearly is a 5 out of 5. It's our first Masterlise 100% full power Frieza, It's an iconic form. It's something that is memed about to this day. You know, I'm only using 50% of my power. That stuff. So for them to finally make it an Ichiban Kuji from one of my favorite Akira Toriyama manga panels, by the way, like, just thank you so much, Bandai, for making this. They made an excellent choice in picking this Frieza. Now, his likeness is perfect. In fact, I was looking at his production images, and they somehow made it better. They added more details to his face than originally when they revealed this thing. He's got plenty of veins along his head. They added more of those anime lines across his like mouth and under his eyes and over his eyes, just to give that extra detail and to show like how much he's straining his body, like he's contorting his face in order to exude all of this power from his body. So absolutely love what they did. They painted the lines around his eyes really well. His red eyes look really good. His gritting teeth there, his nose, they did a wonderful job. And man, I used to think like they messed up Frieza figures all the time when I was getting Prize and Crane figures all the time, but they finally nailed it. They started to really make these look really good. So 5 out of 5 for likeness. The sculpt is also amazing. It's 5 out of 5. I love how they put these like little things on his feet, just like the Super Saiyan Goku from Battle for the Universe. If you guys haven't seen that review, there's a card right here that you can go check that out. But they also like have these permanent little supports glued to their feet because they're floating. It's supposed to emulate them floating in the air, because when Frieza does this, him and Goku are floating in the air. He does also have the support for his tail, which does fit really well around his tail. It's not like those Super Saiyan 3 headstands where it's just kind of behind them and very finicky and very annoying. This one fits pretty snug around his tail. It's not perfect. You know, when I'm moving him around, it usually stays on, but sometimes it'll just fall off, but it's not a big deal. It doesn't get in the way, and it balances perfectly for him. So he will need it to stand, though, because he's leaning back. So his tail just kind of needs that extra support, which another thing, they even have the veins of his body on his tail. He's got like 2 big veins on his tail. Just wonderful attention to detail, man. And his back muscles, everything about the sculpt is amazing, dude. I absolutely love it. They nailed it. Paint and shading, I'm going to give that a 4 out of 5. So that's the one area that I think they could have done a little bit better. Now, I do like the colors, the whites, and he's got a little bit of grays mixed in there, I think. The shading is subtle. It's very, very subtle. You can't really notice it unless you like look at his back muscles and his tail. But I wish they made the shading a little more dramatic, maybe added some blues or something in there, kind of like the last one, Prize Goku versus Frieza from Battle on Planet Namek. So that's the one thing that is lacking on this figure, is I just wish that the shading was a little more noticeable instead of me having to like really work and look and to look his crevices of his muscles and stuff. Otherwise, it almost looks like he has no shading. But his whites, the purples, the purples on his body are that shiny color, kind of like the third form Frieza from Battle on Planet Namek. I'm going to assume the same sculptor that did the third form Frieza also did this one, because I can tell from the skin and the purple spots, it seems like they're the same person working on these. But I like the colors. I just wish there was more shading, so paint and shading will get a 4 out of 5 for me. And then size and scale, I heard some people saying that he's too small. 7.5 inches, he pairs very well with all the other Friezas. If I haven't already put up a comparison shot on this video, here you go, or here it comes. But Frieza is a small character, guys. He is short. He's very, very small. That is the whole point of the character. Akira Toriyama wanted to subvert expectations, so he does that quite a bit, where like a character could look very monstrous or very huge at first, and then at their strongest, they look gentle or cute or small, kind of like with Majin Buu. So Frieza is supposed to be small, but I think he's a decent size. He's the size of my face. Almost the size of my whole head. I have a big head, guys. So this is a great size, and he's leaning back. So he does have a little bit of extra, maybe like an extra inch on him if he were to stand straight up next to like the Battle on Planet Namek Frieza or the Mecha Frieza. So I think he pairs very well with other Ichiban Kuji Masterlise figures. So size and scale will also get a 5 out of 5. But yeah, this Frieza, I didn't expect to love him as much as I do, but legit, this might be my favorite Frieza figure. Even with the shading issue, personally, I just think he looks great. I love Frieza in his final form, especially when he's all big, buffed, and roided out. Like, it just looks almost comical to me. Like, bro skipped leg day a little bit. But, you know, I still love him. So, today, I will walk away giving this Frieza a 4.5 out of 5. Guys, thanks again for watching today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please remember to like the video, comment your thoughts down below, and of course, share this with a friend, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget that we're doing a monthly giveaway. These are our prizes that we're doing this month for the giveaway, so make sure you become a YouTube member today, hop into the Discord server, and take part in our giveaway on this date. But until the next video, guys, I will see you all later.